Órale. Nunca me canso de escuchar esta música. La Sombra de Tony Guerrero, Chicago.
Júrame que siempre me has querido a mí.
Oye, la vocecita, Tony.
Te acuerdas de mí como yo me acuerdo de ti.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Guerrero's here with us.
Hi.
Es todo. ¿Cómo está, Tony? How you doing, man?
Pues gracias a Dios, muy bien.
Es todo.
Aquí, pues echándole ganas, you know.
Yeah. I like what we put under his name. Put that name thing up, baby, so that you can see what we put. Tejano icon, man. That's what you are, bro.
Yes.
That's what you are, bro.
Chiquitita.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to hashtag PVT Thursday Night Live. All right, and we appreciate everybody that's joining us here. And let me see, I got to figure this out a little bit because I'm going to put some Sombra songs tonight. And here we go. We're fixing Tony's camera real quick. And I'm going to get a La Sombra playlist. Vamos a ver. Órale. Because I saw a song when I was going through the playlist, Tony. And I didn't know you did that song. I'm going to play it in a little bit. So my wife and we'll all freak out. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. Órale. Handle your primary care needs. It's a holiday season. Vas a necesitar extra energy, especially si vas a andar en el pedo. Porque, you know, Christmas parties, Christmas shopping, and then special events going on. You need energy. Porque tu señora quiere salir y quiere andar, tú sabes, que la saques o algo. Y pues de ahí que la lleves a la casa y pues tú sabes, le des un tender loving care. Papá, asústame one time.
Woo.
Y si no puedes hacer none of that, pues if you can't do any of that, pues chingao. Tienes que ir a ver a Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. They've got hormone replacement therapy, which
I'll be back, bro. I'll be back for you later. I'm going to go see Dr. T right now.
Te damos una shot, carnal. Hola, no me cállate la boca, vas a estar brincando como el sapo, carnal. Asústame one time. They have IV vitamin infusion. Now that's that boosts your immune system, your energy. It's good stuff. Es como un suero de pura vitamina, Tony. Te la ponen por la vena, papá, y vámonos recio.
Vámonos.
Se pega de volada. Peptide therapy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's something that you probably have never heard of, but it's awesome. I call it the fountain of youth, ¿verdad? And vamos a ver. Porque, watcha, Tony, cuando tratas el peptide therapy, ¿verdad? Y tú tienes... How old is your oldest son?
He's 26.
26.
Yeah,
If you get on...
26.
26. If you get on peptide therapy, Sir Morel en la chinga, van a creer que son hermanos, carnal.
Woo.
Yeah, so... que son carnales, güey. No es tu chavalo, Tony. Son hermanos. And by the way, they have a lipose shot because I go every Friday to take a Triimmune shot for the immune system and a lipo shot. And the lipo shot te quita el hambre, bro. And I'm the type of person, Tony, yo soy old school. I was taught by my grandfather that you eat everything that's on your plate. You know what I mean? You don't leave anything. And whatever you're served, finish it. Cábate la comida. And so that's the way I am up to this day. Y hay veces que pues la comida es un triple meat, triple cheese, ¿entiendes, carnal? Y pues chingao. Y después de una tocada sales con chingos de hambre. You know how that goes,
Yes,
right?
Sir. Pues I wasn't brought up like that, bro, but there's no way I can leave food on the plate.
Yeah. You were subliminally brought up like that. That's what happened. So the lipo shot, como last Friday, antes we did the tacos y tequila show over there in Edinburgh, babe. I took that lipo shot on Friday.
Yep.
En la mañana sábado me almorcé unas papas con migas y asparagus y pues, egg whites y la chingada. Yo hago un hearty breakfast a la baby doll aquí, ¿verdad, babe?
Always.
Y so, después de eso, pues a ir a, prepararnos para la tocada y todo ese jale, Tony, ¿me entiendes? Y de ahí, después de la tocada, pues I hadn't eaten all day, and I wasn't starving. Antes sales de la tocada, vas para el Whataburger, te levantas un, triple meat, triple cheese, super size of fries, y what size la Dr. Pepper, y dame un cinnamon roll, y unos 2 lemon pies, y la chingada, ¿entiendes? Y don't forget the jalapeño, y la chingada, ¿entiendes la onda? Y de ahí llegas y pasas por el drive-thru, y llegas a la casa y se le olvidó todo la pinche gente, ¿entiendes la onda? ¿Dónde está mi pinche chinga? ¿Dónde está el lemon pie? I'm going back right now. Y vamos, we go back,
go back, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like that.
You see?
I'm like that. I'll go back.
Yeah. And so no, fuimos al Whataburger y compré algo moderado y la chingada, y tú sabes, nothing major, algo leve, y, and so that lipo shot, man, it really works. If you have, si eres goloso, como soy yo, ¿me entiendes? Cuando no en lipo shot, you might want to go to Dr. T's and check that out. Man, le dio un pinche flow a Dr. T's bruto ahorita, ¿no?
Thank you,
did.
Dr. Alan.
Bárbaro. Y ahí vas
me animaste a mí ir a verlo también.
Hey, si vas a ir, tú nomás dime cuándo y que yo le hablo a mi camarada y te ponen ahí en la tapa del list, carnal, ¿ok?
They'll hook you up.
Es todo. Also want to thank Nelda Treviño Law Firm, attorney Nelda Treviño. She has the legal experience you need from car crashes to work injuries, slip and fall, 18-wheeler and motorcycle accidents, wrongful death. Nelda will get you the best results. She's the one you got to call. And she's not afraid to take on a case to trial tampoco. She's actually been inside a courtroom and has the experience to reach the maximum compensation in the courtroom. You can find them at 4435 South Jackson Road, Suite B. As you can see, she's a wonderful, beautiful woman and very smart. And she goes into the court y tiembla la gente. Porque they know when she walks in there, she means business. So she's in Edinburgh, Texas. You can email her at nt@trevino-lawfirm.com or just go to the website, okay? Si tienes unas preguntas or you need to contact them personally, you can go to the website, neldatrevinolaw.com. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere else, and you call her, okay? You call her if you're involved in an accident, work injury, slip and fall, 18-wheeler, motorcycle accidents, wrongful death. 956-242-4171. Órale. And she'll be here on the show in December.
Woo, can't wait.
So, yesterday, we started the show with some, because I bought this game, Tony. Se llama I Wish I Didn't Know. So these are facts of stuff that, man, chinga, I wish I never knew that. I didn't need to hear that. You know what I mean? So we've got 3 questions. I want to see if Jax can do better than Chaz did last night, all right?
Oh,
Who did the best last night, actually? Was it the guy, the Pistol, right?
I think it was, Pistol and
the Great, John the Great?
Oh,
John the Great?
Yeah, John the Great.
So let's do the first one.
Let's see.
Okay. Tony might know this one. All right, this might, because Tony, you've been on the road for so long.
I wish I didn't know though.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Yeah.
You've been on the road for so long that you've probably seen more public bathrooms than all 3 of us put together here, right? ¿Verdad? Porque cuando estás en el camino tienes que ir al baño, carnal, pues chinga. And nobody could poop in the bus, right?
Yeah.
That was the number 1 rule, right?
That was, yeah.
Y que no pueden cagar en el bus. Yeah. So, si quieren tirar el agua, tírenla ahí. Pero pues si ahí se anda cagando uno de los members, carnal, párate en el primer stripes o algo y la chingada. Tienen la onda. Or you go into a truck stop that's got like multiple stalls, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then Tony might know the answer to this one. Okay? Tony's probably like, what the hell is this guy gonna ask?
What is happening? Yeah, what is happening?
Okay, if you've got to go number 2 in a public bathroom, this stall is typically the cleanest. The one closest to the bathroom door, the one in the middle, the one farthest from the door, since few people make it that far. They're all equally disgusting. So just do it. So is it the one closest to the door, the one in the middle, or the one farthest from the door? Or D, are they all just equally disgusting?
I go to the next stop, bro.
The next stop? Oh, yeah, okay, but which stall?
Man, depending how bad I gotta go.
Well, it's is it the first one you?
Yeah,
When you
probably the
walk
first
into the bathroom, is it the first bathroom stall, the second one, or the third one?
The first one.
The first one. Okay.
The
What
one
about you, babe?
closest, so the one closest.
He said
to
the one
door.
closest to the door
Is it
Yeah.
dirtiest?
is the cleanest.
Oh, is it cleanest?
Yeah.
I am gonna have to agree with him.
Okay. What about you, Jax?
What was the question? I'm sorry, I'm with the chat zone over here on fire.
Okay. The question is cuando te paras a cagar en un public bathroom.
Uy, which is very often.
Especially
More
with,
often than usual.
Especially with Jack's World, porque toda se la pasa tragando nomás este vato.
I'm always-
Tragando y cagando.
I gotta baptize their restrooms, and also do a little bit of editing while I'm there.
So which one is the cleanest stall typically in the bathroom, in the public bathroom? A, the one closest to the bathroom entrance, the one in the middle, or the one farthest from the door?
I'm gonna tell you that I think the one closest is the cleanest. No, I'm sorry. The one in the middle is the cleanest because I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because the last one, everybody wants to go to the last one because that's the one que está más grande because it's like, for the accessible, right? For the handicap, so it's bigger, so you have more space, right? Quiero cagar bien a gusto when you go there. But then the first one, everybody goes in there when everybody else is pissing. Everybody goes into the first one and pisses there, and it leaves piss all over the rim, So the middle one is the ideal one for me.
Oh, this guy's done his research.
Well, I got in a lot of public restrooms. I know.
Right too.
Yeah.
I know.
So then you say the middle one is the cleanest one.
The middle one,
Okay.
yes.
Well,
We're right,
Jax is wrong,
and we're right.
and you guys are right.
Oh,
Me
man.
and Tony are right.
It's the bathroom closest to the entrance.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you know why though,
Yeah.
right?
Why?
Well, because when people go in, like they avoid the first one because it's the one right by the door. They're afraid people are gonna go in
Also,
and see
yeah,
them
that's
through
true.
the cracks.
Yeah,
So they end up, opting to go to the middle or the back.
bro.
Yeah, because all those cracks in the doors, man, you don't have your privacy.
No, yeah, you're right.
Oye, Tony,
That's why.
have you ever walked into a women's bathroom?
Many times.
But on purpose, right? Back in the days of la sombra, cállate la boca, chara, ¿verdad? ¿Qué nada haciendo en el pinche bathroom de las viejas, cabrón? Dude, I walked into a woman's bathroom in San Antonio.
Oh my goodness.
And when I walked in there, it seemed like, have you seen the movie Barbarian, right?
I haven't seen it yet.
No, you haven't seen it? Or have you seen like The Black Phone? Have you seen The Black Phone?
I saw that one.
Remember the room where they have the kid in the bottom in the dungeon? It's like a dungeon.
Simon.
That's how it looked inside the woman's bathroom, bro. It looked like a dungeon.
Where?
I mean, it's the darkness and you could hear like drops of water and you know what I mean? It's like you were
Scary
walking
as
into
hell.
a horror movie, man.
And where was this at?
It was in San Antonio, dude. And it was weird because I didn't realize I was in the women's bathroom until I walked all the way to the end because I was looking for a freaking urine stall, for men.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, aquí no tienen ese jale, carnal. And I kept walking in y estaban todas las puertas cerradas. There was like 5 stalls, and then the last one was cracked open y estaba una señora como halfway up from the toilet con una vieja, era una vieja.
Oh
sí,
my God.
Con blonde short hair, parecía gringa. Y estaba así, y estaba nomás así, y le dice, ¡ah!
You're joking.
I am not joking. And then I realized right there and then, I'm in the fucking women's bathroom. I gotta get the hell out of here.
Yikes.
So I walked out of there as fast as I could before any of the stalls opened. A woman would have seen me and screamed and shit. They would have said, "Yeah, perfect."
That's fucking funny.
So I go to the door, I open it, and there's like some young girls. They're like, they had seen me walking in there, dude.
Oh, my
And so they
God.
were waiting outside the door of the bathroom.
Okay.
Waiting for you to get out.
Wait till that pervert gets out of that damn thing, man.
my
Chingao, vato.
goodness.
Y es porque andaba bobeando. I was talking with some dudes, and then I went like this, and I was like, I was looking outside to the car, and I walked into the fucking bathroom. I mean, because there was a window, so you could see the window, and Pero, dude, it was. I thought I was gonna have to go get therapy, carnal. Neta. I mean, chinga.
No, hombre, no traes nada, Dad.
You
I've
walk-
gone into
I mean, bro,
many
I-
women's restrooms.
I had to go, so I had to go.
This one just seemed like, I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so there you go.
I've always done it at Stripes because like they always close the guys' restroom for some reason that says you know, they just don't want to clean it or something, then just put out of order. Pero el de las girls sí está abierto. I fucking go in there and I take a piss real quick. I just make sure I don't mess up the rim for them.
You would think the girls' bathroom is probably the better bathroom to go to take a poop, right?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. The girls, the women's bathroom is usually
It's because, us men.
horrendous.
It's because I think the reason for that is because us men, we can aim.
Well, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
We can aim. Women, I don't know if they can aim, bro.
Yeah. No, but you know what? Sometimes you aim all in the wrong place, bro.
That too.
That's the problem.
Or you think you're aiming.
Cálmate, Rock, ni que fuera de las pinches mangueras de bomberos. No mames.
Oye, carnal. When you wake
No la
up
puede controlar.
a las 3 de la mañana cuando despierta el hombre, ¿cómo la tiene? ¿Cómo la tiene?
That's true.
Te tienes que parar como 6 pies frente del
Oh
pinche
my
para que, you know what I mean? Frente del toilet, güey, porque chingao.
You gotta get it at an angle.
Sí, because if you get right in front of the toilet, le va a pegar al ivory, ¿verdad? Al tanque y te va a splash para atrás. ¿Entiendes la onda, carnal?
Hace splash para
Hey,
atrás.
can you turn the music up a little bit?
te avientas un self-golden shower, carnal.
No, hombre, cara. Yo por eso, when that happens to me at night, I'm sorry to say, I pee sitting down.
Yeah.
Because I got to point it down and it's hard. I'm sorry. I can't piss standing up when it's like that.
You know why Tony? You know why this guy sits down to take a piss? Because he doesn't let go of an opportunity to edit. I mean, you're gonna, you want to fucking edit your video on your phone. You can't do it while you're standing, pissing, holding on to your thing. You
That's
know what I'm
fucking
saying?
funny.
Pero te sientas y tiras el agua y pues duras un poquito más que lo que debes porque pues chinga está bruto el edit que estás haciendo y tienes la carne.
I'm always editing in my phone.
And so once he takes a piss and he's got a good edit going with his film, with his video for Jack's World, well, fuck it. Puchas un pinche mojón pa' afuera. Uno recio, fuck it.
my God.
Oh my God. I'm not going to say that's not happening because that has happened. I'm not going to lie. Mojón.
Mojon. That sounds so horrendous.
The golden nugget.
All right. So we've got one more question, man.
Okay.
All right, one more question. Chingado. We could talk about fucking public bathrooms all night long.
All the time.
¿Sabes lo que no me cae, Tony? Es cuando ponen el pinche toilet paper, you have to be a contortionist.
I hate that.
Those people with double elbows and double hands, no, para sacar una pinche página de toilet paper, carnal.
Yes.
Y parece que el janitor llega ahí y aprieta el screw, no.
Yeah. With all his might.
Medio pinche sheet de papel va a romper este motherfucker. Bien gachos, you know what I mean?
They probably do that on purpose.
And then sometimes you walk into the public bathroom and they have like, because they in those stalls they have the dispenser of the toilet paper y son pinche rollos chingonones, ¿entiendes?
Yeah.
Y a veces nomás ponen el rollo chingonón arriba del toilet, pues no jala el pinche dispenser. He was too lazy to put it in there or whatever. So ahí estás poniendo toda la mano dentro del hole, vato, de la pinche toilet paper y estás así, carnal, estás así. Y tienes la onda. Have you guys ever gone through that?
I have.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Alicia's got such a small arm, a small hand, dude.
I know. It's
He go. But anyway,
So we're doing one more.
what was okay? All right. So what are people talking about this shit? I know there's a lot of people out there that have researched
Juan
public
Hernández,
bathroom.
el puro desmadre.
All
Always.
right. So this is the last question, guys. Okay.
Yes.
What is Barbie's full name? Is it Barbara Brilliantine Anderson? Iba a decir Hernández.
Yeah, you were gonna say
Cállate los hocico.
Hernández.
Barbara Brillantina Hernández.
Briantina.
La Latina Barbie.
It's Barbara Brilliantine Anderson. I was going to say it again. Barbara Ann Smith, Barbara Millicent Roberts, or Barbara Jacqueline James? What is Barbie's full name there, Tony? A, Barbara Brilliantine Anderson, Barbara Ann Smith, Barbara Millicent Roberts, or Barbara Jacqueline James?
It's a hard one for me, bro, honestly, because me being a boy, I never played with dolls. I mean, I played with dolls, but real dolls.
Real Barbies.
Real
The
Barbie.
baby
Sí,
doll.
pero tú tenías Barbie Flores, Barbie García, Barbie Rodríguez. This one is
Bobby or Barbie?
Barbie.
Barbie.
Clarito parece que dijiste Bobby.
Barbara Briantine Anderson, Barbara Ann Smith, Barbara Millicent Roberts, or Barbara Jacqueline James. What's Barbie's full name? Smith. Okay. Barbara Ann Smith. B. Okay, baby. Rally might have the upper edge on us here because she played with dolls when she was the girl.
Let me see. Can you say it one more time?
It's Barbara Briantine Anderson, Barbara Ann Smith, Barbara Millicent Roberts, or Barbara Jacqueline James?
Roberts. C.
Roberts. C. Okay. What about you, Jax? What's Barbie's full name, man?
I got Mr. JJ here in the chat zone says Barbara Ann Smith.
Okay.
I am gonna say
So that's B. He's choosing B.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I wanted to choose the one where she's like you said Jacqueline because I'm Jax, pero chinga, I'm gonna go with option A because Barbie really loves glitter. So I'm thinking the Barbie Brillantine
Anderson.
Anderson is the one.
Okay, so Jax is A. That is a big. And Tony, you said
Smith.
Smith. That's B, right? Okay. There you go. Rally, you said Barbara Millicent Roberts.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, woo!
I bet you people out there didn't know that, man.
I don't.
Was
think
that
so.
a guess, babe? Well, it was an educated guess.
Yeah, it was an educated guess.
Orale.
Nobody in the chat zone got it.
You know what?
I told you I wasn't good with toy dolls.
You know what, Tony? I'm thinking I shouldn't have told them what game it is. People are gonna go buy this thing,
Yeah, that game's pretty cool.
and they're gonna be able to answer it.
Can you give me a few seconds only so that way I can fix Tony's camera? real
Yeah,
quick,
go
'cause
ahead,
It kind
baby.
of froze a
We've
little
got
bit.
jams here. We got jams.
Okay.
We're good.
Give me a second.
But a shout out to everybody in the chat zone.
Dale gas that.
Okay, I got some pretty loyal fans here in the house. Thank you for tuning in to the best show, the only show in the valley that goes live. And we are hashtag PVT, baby. Hello, I'm Jax Phoenix, and I'm going to give a quick shout out to everybody here in the chat zone, starting with Sam Gaitan, Sal in the house, P. Rodriguez, Victoria Garcia, Johnny Borges from Yuma, Arizona, Juan Hernandez, Santiago Villalobos, Jose Z1, Jorge Martinez, True Kings, Delma Munoz in Michigan, Edward J. Hernandez, Del Rio, Texas, Junior Santos from Fresno, California, Santiago Villalobos from Austin, Texas, Jeremy Rodriguez, Abilene, Texas, Ruben, thank you for the $5 super chat. Saludos
Thank
para
you.
La Finiera, Arizona. All right, saludos. And I got you with the tacos, bro. DJ Tiny Pecos from Pecos, Texas. Dario, I hope you feel better. Dario Puig. Dario Puig is a
hope you
little
feel
sick.
better.
Alfredo Rios from Conroe, Texas.
And he's got a cold too.
Yeah, he's got a cold.
That he was a little sick, and I go, and he has a cold too.
Yes, he's a little sick. Yes. Mario Torres, Dallas, Texas. Noe Garza, Randy Cerda from San Antonio. Ivan Cardona from Brooklyn. Marvin Almaguer. Mario Torres, Iris Cantu, AJ Gomez, Lisa R, Mad T Yahoo, Multi Transportation, Juan Hernandez from the Golden Nugget, Pasco Washington, and Francisco Maldonado from Cleviston, Florida. And we have one question.
Orale. What's the question for Tony Guerrero?
Okay, we got two questions. Jeremy Rodriguez wants to know what's Tony's take on the Cumbia Kings breakup.
So the Cumbia Kings broke up already. Well, they were together for how long?
Well, they broke up years ago.
Yeah,
when they were a baby.
2010. No, we'll see.
And I don't know if I should say they broke up. I mean, the Cumbia Kings are still together, and some of the other guys they used to be with the Cumbia Kings.
The singers.
Yeah, and my nephews. Well, both sides are my nephews.
Okay.
So one is called Cumbia Kings, and one called Proyecto Cumbia. And what do I think about them? I support both of them. You know, they're my family. Wrong or right or wrong.
There's enough to go around, right?
Yeah, there's enough to go around, and things like these happen, man. You know, things like this.
So,
happen.
but Cumbia Kings isn't that Cruz's name? Or
Yeah, the name-
Cruz owns the name and the rights to that name, Cumbia Kings.
Yes, he does. My nephew Cruz, he does, and my nephew Alex. Now they used to be with the Cumbia Kings. Now he's got Proyecto Cumbia.
Yeah. So the Cumbia Kings no longer exist right now. They're
bro, they're packing them in.
They're playing right now.
Yes, both of them are playing out.
And Cruz is part of that.
He's the owner of it.
But he's not part of the band?
Not my brother Cruz, my nephew Cruz.
Yeah, Cruz, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's part of the band. He's part of the band. He's the owner of the band, and they're selling out shows like crazy.
I had heard about that. I had been seeing it on social media.
Yeah, they're selling out shows like crazy. My nephew Alex with Proyecto Cumbia just barely did his second show in Monterrey last Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Which they also did awesome. I was there to witness it myself. I went to both shows. I went to Cursillo show with the Cumbia Kings, and I went with Alex show with Proyecto Cumbia, and both shows were, the arena they played in the same arena, and both nights were packed. You know, so
I could imagine Monterrey. They come out, man, right?
Yeah, beautiful people. Beautiful raza everywhere. What I mean, beautiful people is. There's just more raza there. Sí. Bigger city,
Simón.
Bigger city.
Y salen, they support, bro. They support Texas music, bro.
Yeah.
I've heard that, the bands that de Tejano que van para allá, they do okay.
Yeah. No, some do really, really good.
But Cumbia Kings fue otro pedo, bro. And, I've always said that those bands come from La Sombra. Cumbia Kings and Proyecto Cumbia. You guys.
Actually, they did. But they were part of La Sombra. Mm-hmm. Both of Cursillo and Alex. And it comes a time where a man wants to do or needs to do what he's got to do. To support his family or wants to do his own thing. And it's a thing that everybody should respect. Every man, every woman has the right to do whatever they want to do with their lives. Mm-hmm. and but you can't take anybody's name. You got to, if you're gonna start over, you got to do your own thing.
Yeah.
That's where there was a little bit. Cuando empezó la cosa.
Sí. Hubo pedo con ese jale.
Hubo pedo.
Con el nombre de Cumbia Kings.
Yes.
¿Y era entre quién? ¿Entre AB y Cruz o entre quién?
No, AB has been out of the picture from the Cumbia Kings for the past 10 years maybe.
Okay.
This is entre la familia.
Oh, okay. And it's causing a rift between families and all that, between family members and
yes, and
no se hablan y cosas así.
I'm kind of like in the middle of it, trying to calm it down, but
yeah.
It's gonna take a little while, man.
¿Y quiénes son los que están peleando el nombre de Cumbia Kings? Is it Cruz and some? Who's the other guy?
I don't know if I should say peleando.
Or I'm not saying physically, pero they're trying to.
Ya mero though.
See, yeah, I would imagine. Cumbia Kings is a big name, bro.
Yeah, bottom line, Cursillo, my nephew's the owner of the Cumbia Kings.
Yeah.
And
and who else wants that name?
Well, they don't want the name.
Okay.
They just want to perform
with the name, which is Proyecto Cumbia.
Yes.
Órale.
Which Cursillo is fighting. That nobody can use his name. Mm-hmm. It's his name.
Yeah.
And the other guys are like the originals, but they're starting their own product, which is Proyecto Cumbia.
But the originals want to use Cumbia Kings.
They were, which it was I personally think it was a mistake. You need to.
Why do you personally think it's a mistake?
Because it belongs to somebody else.
Yeah. Okay. Simple, right? Simple answer.
Yes, and they're doing the right thing now. Now they got Proyecto Cumbia.
Mm-hmm. I think that's great.
I think so too, and I think so, and like I said, I saw the show myself, and I'm proud of both of them, Alex, Cursillo, and all the guys with Cursillo and all the guys that are with Alex. I'm proud of all of them because there's enough for everybody,
And they probably wouldn't be able to tour together because could you imagine Proyecto Cumbia and Cumbia Kings in one night? Because Proyecto Cumbia is doing Cumbia Kings songs, right? Or
right now they are.
Okay.
But I did talk to some of them while I was at their show, and right now my understanding is that from them is that they're gonna do Cumbia Kings until they get more of their own recordings out.
Right,
as they start releasing new music, they're gonna start taking out that cumbia thing
Yeah.
songs. You know,
Yeah.
right now they're just doing it so they can work.
I could see the future being, you know, a Proyecto Cumbia and Cumbia Kings in one night, and man, just packing the house double. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then at the end, doing one united show. You know,
As long as they make sure they don't get Tony Guerrero to go in there and do stop.
or that's what's up. That's what's up, right?
Then they're gonna really run into some problems, you know.
Yeah.
I want to thank Sal in the house for that question. That was a great question and a great answer. Thank you, Tony. Also, we have Sam Gaitan says, will La Sombra albums be available to stream in any platform soon?
Hopefully soon, con el favor de Dios. There's so much legal stuff. I mean, not just between the Cumbia Kings and my nephew, you know, but among ourselves también, you know.
Among yourselves as you and who? You and...
I have to say me and my lawyer,
Okay.
you know.
Your lawyer's trying to help you out?
Not really help me out.
Okay.
There's little things that he did que I can say I'm in the same position with him that I was with Freddie Records.
Okay.
So, you know, that's one of the reasons that we haven't really put any much stuff out there, the older stuff.
Yeah. La Sombra, do you own that name, the name La Sombra, or is it somebody else's? Are you having any trouble with somebody wanting it back or not wanting to let you use it? Is there any issue like that with you?
It's my name. You know, I started La Sombra when I was 11, 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know. If they want to use the name La Sombra, they can, as long as I can use my name, La Sombra Tony Guerrero, you know.
Yeah. I guess if you put the Tony Guerrero, then it makes it different because La Sombra by itself is something else. There's La Sombra and then there's La Sombra de Tony Guerrero, right?
Yeah.
Which is the original, right? Because
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but man, back in the day, I mean, we didn't know anything about copywriting the names and you know, getting the rights and all that. So the people that did and were helping you out and were, you know, working you guys did. And they, you know, so a lot of times, or not, I'm not saying you guys, but, you know, in the industry, that's what happens. You got business people and lawyers that come in and then they see an opportunity like this thing's going to get big. I'm going to copyright that name so he can never do anything without me. And I'll have something, I'll have money out of it.
You just got to be careful, man. You know, I think you need to become a lawyer yourself, and you know, and do your own work. You know, as far as doing music and stuff like that. That way you can do all your own things legally, también. You know.
So who owns La Sombra? Like, is there anybody that owns the rights to that particular name?
Not so much the name; it's the recordings.
Okay.
The recordings, you know,
Well, Freddie probably owns a lot of your recordings, no?
No, he doesn't own any of it anymore.
Okay. He sold them.
No, we went to court. He lost the case.
Okay.
You know, and but I'm kind of like in the same position now with my lawyer.
Why? Because he's the one that handled that business, and now
I kind of like got tricked into signing a paper. You know, where I gave him the rights
to your lawyer.
Yes.
And did you sign that paper because he was willing to do it pro bono and not charge you, or did he charge you? Did you pay him and sign that paper?
No, he actually got a lawyer.
Okay.
To represent me.
Okay.
He got the lawyer himself. You know, and it was going to represent me, and I had an understanding with him of how we were going to work things, but on paper he put it different. You know. Yeah,
and then so
the lawyer that he got me okayed everything, but they kind of have like cases together too.
Yeah, it's a firm. They're probably both in the same firm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So where does this stand? All this legal mumble jumble you got to go through at this time of your life, man. Jesus.
Well, that's why. To answer the question, that's why the music hasn't been put out there yet. You know, till we figure out how we're going to do it.
Yeah. Do you think there's going to be a finalization in that? Will it happen? And how?
Well, I hope it is before I die. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
we do too, man.
Because I've had this band since I was like 11, 12 years old.
You know? I know, man. This is your life. This is your heart and soul. It's your legacy, dude.
Yeah.
I was just watching an interview with, and then don't think that it just happens to you or that you did something wrong or, that, it was a dumb move or anything like that. Sylvester Stallone, he's been doing the interviews about the guy that owns the rights to Rocky. He wrote this movie. He produced it, he directed it, and then this guy slyly took the rights to the Rocky franchise. And so now he just wants a little piece of it to leave to his kids. And he can't. And and the dude that has it, he's a billionaire, man. Nunca te lo vas a acabar en la corte, carnal. ¿Me entiendes la onda?
Yeah.
So, even Sylvester Stallone, who you would think would, have all his shit together, is going through bullshit like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens. And it's the law, the lawyers that, son cabrones, bro, traen chingo de feria, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you just got to be careful out there,
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
But
that's the reason why a lot of all the music's not out there.
Yeah. And you're talking about the music, the classic La Sombra and stuff.
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
it's on YouTube. That's what I've been playing here. I mean, it's here.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, a lot of people want it like on Spotify.
Yeah. Also, wow. So it's not on Spotify then?
Not the older stuff.
No. And nobody can put it up because it's copywritten, and they'll bring it down. Wow, man! I would think the lawyer would put that up. Wouldn't the?
I don't think he can put it up either.
Oh, okay, because it's in limbo, man. This shit.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
I gotta give him an okay for him to do it too, So.
Well, I'm glad I have this right here. This hard drive. I tengo toda la música de La Sombra, papá. ASUSTAME.
Hoy nomás.
Yes.
Bien bonita la música, bro.
Thank you.
It's incredible. And we have some video. Put a video on, babe. Let's watch some video. I want to see Tony.
Was I skinny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good looking.
I ain't good looking. Oh, Jesse.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, everybody, say stop, 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 oh. Stop, stop, oh. Stop, 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 oh. La cumbia del sapito la vamos a gozar. La cumbia del sapito la vamos a bailar. La cumbia del sapito la
I
vamos
was
a
good
gozar.
looking.
You were, bro. I tell you, who did you all the suits, man? The designs.
Pretty much they were all designed by Gavino, and Julie Ramirez was a seamstress.
I remember Julie.
She was from. She is from College Station, from Bryan, Texas.
Yeah, she was with Selena. She was helping Selena do all
Yeah.
her designs.
Yeah. Well, actually, Selena got it from. Well, when that's how she found out that she was a seamstress. She got it from Selena, and then she moved on to California too. Started doing clothes for like Halle Berry.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. Los jackets of Johnny Canales. Oh yeah, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Of course, you got Pepper and Harvey and Jesse. The guy on the left on the keyboards, is that Pretty Boy? Is that him? He had the most amazing mullet, babe. Put that video on again, babe. Put it on. That's Jesse.
Yeah, that's.
I want what has happened to Jesse, man? Where's he at?
He's up in Dallas.
Con Gavino.
No se quiere mover por ningún lado because he's a big time Dallas Cowboys fan.
You see the guy on the left there?
It looks like my nephew Alex, who now has Proyecto Cumbia.
Órale. Yeah, I think he's commented on some of our Instagram.
I think they just did a couple of days ago. They took a little piece where you asked me who did the choreography.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. And there's the choreography right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and
Him and Gavino would do the choreography.
yeah. There's estás bien clincado.
Yeah.
Oye, guacha, Tony.
Agarraba chingo de viejas el vato.
Parecías puro Miami Vice, carnal. El Pepper, que en paz descanse, bro. Hijo de eso, qué duro.
Dice, yo no agarraba viejas, yo agarraba nuevas.
Can you imagine the girls at the end of the show, man, with these guys? I mean, a bunch of young kids, talented, the horn playing, the amazing mullets. I mean, it's just an era of Tejano music that won't ever be replicated, man. It won't. And then the Johnny Canales show every Sunday morning with Barbacoa and a big red. and checking out, and then you'd see yourself on TV performing, Tony. Man, there's another video. Put on that other video, baby. The one with promesas. Watch out the way they start. Yeah.
Dude, after practice, like hours and hours.
It's the ultimate shock. 88.
They didn't have to practice.
Sombra.
The coordination, man.
And the suits, they always had amazing uniforms.
You guys look like kids right there with all the galactic stuff.
Siempre recordaré aquella noche cuando te conocí, me enamoré.
Do you still have some of
Oye,
your...
Tony, ¿qué te iba a decir?
Me enamoré.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think your voice, I like it a lot better than Gavino's with La Sombra. I just, that's just the way I.
But why do you think I did all the songs?
You did most of them.
Nah,
You did most of them, didn't you?
we both sound totally different, you know.
Un pelito.
Excuse me. You know.
Un pelito.
Comí pizza.
Sí, that's what
Comí
it is.
pizza.
Oh my God.
Así estoy yo todas las mañanas, carnal.
Oh my God.
You're making me.
That's funny.
Okay, we both sound totally. Gavino sounds totally different. And he's got a unique voice, you know, beautiful unique voice.
But La Sombra, bro, I would listen to the albums, and your voice, I don't know, I just it's appealing to me. And Gavino's was all right, but I think you're La Sombra voice to me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I know the Gavino did La del Moño Colorado, and then he did his own thing también. And he's got a good voice and everything, and he sings awesome. But to me, it was just like your voice was La Sombra to me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now we have a new video from Tony. Put that one up, baby. This is the latest one. It's not even.
Pero chulita, bien bonita, bien sexy de amar. Shut your mouth, boy. That's what's up.
That's years after.
Yeah.
Everybody else, squeeze that box, homeboy.
Years that he is.
David se saca la daga, bro. Ahí está tu carnal. El bass player de ustedes. ¿Cómo se llama?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah, he's been forever. Ever since Harvey left. Actually, that's my son in the rap hoodie.
That guy?
That's my son right there.
He's a rapper?
Yeah, he's a rapper and awesome drummer too.
Ahí está Jaime de Anda también.
También.
Con el perrito.
Oh, you should see the end of this video. Have you seen the end of this?
Yeah, I've seen the whole video.
Where the little puppy's gone running with a little sign. And it said, "That's what's up."
Y'all need to go check this video out. Put it and stream it, man. And it's real catchy, dude. It's real catchy, a madre, porque la estaba tocando when I was editing the video earlier this evening, and then before we knew it, I was walking around, everybody was doing, "That's what's up, that's what's up." Yeah.
That's awesome.
We have a super chat question in the chat zone.
Hey.
AJ Gomez wants to know, can Tony talk about moving La Sombra from Aurora to South Texas? Did they move their families? How difficult was it? Thank you, AJ.
Yeah, it wasn't difficult at all.
What year was it? How long were you all in Chicago when the Sombra started?
Well, he said Aurora. The reason he said Aurora is because Aurora is a little suburb of Chicago.
Yeah, it's all Chicago.
Yeah,
really, right?
yeah, it's pretty much all, you know, and it wasn't difficult. I mean, we did it all in different times. The way first our nephews ended up in Texas, they were, I I can say they were young kids, you know. They were all getting in a lot of trouble allá in Aurora in Chicago, you know. So my sisters, I remember one time they sent me actually my sister, the one that wrote the songs for us, her and a couple of my other sisters, Cusillo's mom and Jesse's mom, actually, you know, because Jesse had a lot of 4 little brothers, you know, at the time, and Cusillo did too. And they sent me in a cassette if I can, Manito, please take our kids with you. You know, they're getting in so much trouble over here and blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. So that's how they ended up over here, you know, to get them out of trouble, you know. And so we pretty much brought all the kids, you know, first. And then after they started doing their own things and stuff like that, you know, Cumbia Kings, Proyecto Cumbia, K1, you know, then they started bringing their families down too. So it wasn't difficult, you know. It was just financially they had to wait, you know, till they were making some money to bring their families down to Texas.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank our sponsor, Don Juan Boots.
Woo!
Before we go any further, been making boots, custom-made boots for many, many years, along with belts and hats. Look at that. Amazing work. Don Juan is an artist, man. He's the best in the business. I personally have boots made by Don Juan. I've got some rattlesnake biker boots, some boa biker boots. Look at all the skins he's got there. Rattlesnake, boa, ostrich, caiman, crocodile, alligator, lizard, eel. Lo que tú quieras, they will do it. Back in the day of the Sombra, you could have some jackets done with that type of material on them as well. I mean, it's amazing what he can do. He's got work boots as well. They can even make a special design on your boots as well. And you can follow them at Don Juan Boots RGV on TikTok, Don Juan Boots RGV on Instagram, Don Juan Boots USA on Facebook, or contact them with any questions at 956-781-3194. Don Juan Boots 956 at gmail.com if you want to get a hold of them and email them. They deliver nationwide all over Texas, so they make your boots. They put them in a real nice, beautiful Don Juan Boots box, and they send it to your home, right to your doorstep. Don Juan Boots is located 607 West Interstate 2, Expressway 83, Far, Texas. And if you mention hashtag PVT, you get an automatic discount, man. So, órale, ¿quieres unas botitas? Automatic discount. That's
man,
what you do.
I'm going to go, Rock. I'm going to go for those Christmas boots, man.
Dale gas, carnal.
Quiero unas boots para Christmas.
Como las de Santa,
Yo
pero
siempre...
de pura cascabel, carnal.
Oh, shit. That'd be cool for venomous.
Yeah. So, yesterday, Shelly Lares was here Tuesday night, and we did Wikipedia. She has a Wikipedia, and so Roberto Pulido did too, and he didn't even know what the hell that was about. So I searched, and Tony Guerrero has a Wikipedia, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm waiting for Tony to say, like Roberto Pulido, a what?
What?
Well, in my mind, I'm trying to see if I can pronounce it the way you did.
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia?
Yeah, dale, Wikipedia.
Wiki.
So,
Wikipedia.
and it's not, it says, I mean, it doesn't say a lot. I mean, there's some Wikipedia that have a lot, and the Tejanos usually they don't have too many. I mean, and I was telling Tony, man, he should put a Wikipedia together, start writing his story out, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it says La Sombra de Chicago or La Sombra de Tony Guerrero, or even the Windy City Boys is a Tejano band founded by Tony Guerrero. It says there. You founded it. It's your name, bro.
Yeah.
Originally from the Chicago suburb of Aurora, Illinois. We just spoke about that, right?
Yes, sir.
The group gained national acclaim and success after moving to Corpus Christi, Texas. So you weren't as successful before coming to Corpus, or were you already getting to that level? Or?
Our very first recording was very successful.
Mm-hmm. Mi Güerita Coca-Cola, is that one it?
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
well.
actually, we recorded a single 45 before that album, but we recorded it and we just made like 200-300 copies of it. Mm-hmm. You know how they used to make those vinyl 45s back in the day?
Yeah, with the big holes in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did one of those, and basically, but we were doing music out of love, you know. So it was just like for the family and friends, you know, that we recorded there locally, you know. But then when we recorded with Ita Coca-Cola, you know, a song written by my sister, Maria Luisa Ramirez, just big hit for us, you know.
Huge, man.
Yeah,
I used to see her name on all your songs, man. Did she do pretty well with royalties and stuff like that?
Yeah, she did pretty well. You know, she could have done great. You know, if everything would have been ran right. You know, the way it should have been from the beginning. You know, but she got a little bit of royalties.
Yeah,
you know.
But not what she should have gotten if she would have published them.
Yeah,
published the songs.
Well, they were published, just not under her name.
Yeah, and so the songwriter gets less than the publisher.
No, it gets 50-50.
Oh, it's 50-50.
You get 100% as a songwriter.
Okay.
And you get 100% as a publisher.
Órale. So if she would have published them, she would have gotten everything.
Yeah, she would have gotten 100% of the publisher and 100% of the songwriter.
And there never came a time when she kind of thought, you know what, or you guys were signed, you wouldn't be able to start publishing them on your own, ¿verdad?
What was that again?
Like, it never got to the point where, you know what, maybe we should start publishing the songs. You weren't able to do that anytime during your career?
After a while we did. And only problem is she used the same lawyer that I had.
Órale.
You know.
Shoot. So. La Sombra released over 20 full-length studio albums featuring songs in both Spanish and English. That's true.
Yes.
All I Could Do Was Cry. Remember that, Rola?
Yes, I remember.
Following numerous lineup changes, the group disbanded in 1995. Was that about the time that everything broke up, or has there ever been a breakup? Or
it wasn't really a breakup. We were trying different things, you know. Gavino recording his own records, you know, which people thought he parted from La Sombra or
Soy el Único.
Yeah, no, Soy el Único was recorded in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Pero, you know. And then later on, Gavino did go on his own as a solo artist, you know. Pero during all the time those years, you know, we were also together, you know.
Mm-hmm. It says you all briefly reunited in 2008 for a number of live shows. Did you all reunite all together, La Sombra, in 2008?
Well, we never really actually stopped. We never have.
Okay.
You know, I mean, maybe we changed different elements as far as musicians.
Órale.
You know, but we never stopped. The only time that we really stopped was when I got sick in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
You know, slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
For my health.
It also says here, La Sombra has been credited with influencing the Tejano and Cumbia music fields in terms of musical style, dress, and concert performances, as well as a generation of newer artists, including the Cumbia Kings, which I can't agree more with that. I mean, you guys, as far as the musical style, the dress, and concert performances. I mean, there weren't many bands like you guys back in the 80s, man. I mean,
not in La Onda Tejana, there wasn't at all, you know. And since then, well, yeah, I've salido los Cumbia Kings, you know, Proyecto Cumbia, K1, my family, you know, and so it pretty much came all out of here, you know, and we're all related, grew up together, you know, and el estilo se quedó ahí entre la familia.
Yeah, man. I was interested and very intrigued with what you were mentioning about, you know, your family, you know, one has Proyecto Cumbia and the other is Cumbia Kings, and there was a little little disturbance there with that stuff. But it says here, as far as labels, you were with International Recording Company 1977 through 1981.
With who?
International Recording Company, IRC, 1977 through 1981.
No, that's not us. That's got to be another Sombra.
Okay. Well, then, Freddie Records, 1984 through 1990.
Yes.
Then you went to Fonovisa from 1991 and 94.
Yes.
EMI Latin, 95 to 97.
Yes.
Which one of those labels was the best era for you guys? That it really, really... I mean, Fonovisa and EMI Latin were California-based labels. Freddie was a Texas-based label.
I have to say Fonovisa.
Fonovisa?
Yeah.
Is that when you all came out with El Sapo and all those other cool songs?
That was the record label before Fono Visa when we did Sapo.
Fono
Visa was El Sancho, Porque Te Quiero, ¿Qué será lo que me das? Yo no sé lo que me das.
Caliente Dulce Amor.
También, yeah, Caliente Dulce Amor.
As a matter of fact, I'm on Caliente Dulce Amor.
You are?
Oh, yeah, the video.
Yeah, dude, I'm with the music video.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know if you've all ever seen it. Let's see, dude, but I can play the video off.
We were out there till what? 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, en la hielera aquí, babe.
In Edinburgh?
Uh-huh.
In Monte Cristo?
That's where we filmed it.
Oh.
But it starts with a radio. Let me see here.
Y el termómetro sigue hacia arriba más y más y más. Vale, mi chelio, vale más que sigan adentro hoy porque tendremos temperaturas altas de récord. That's right. Por mientras, refresquese con los Windy City Boys. This is Tony Guerrero y La Sombra con Caliente Dulce Amor.
That's me right there.
Wow.
And then I remember being there, bro, at La Hielera here on Monte Cristo in Edinburgh. And it was like an old abandoned ice warehouse where they would make ice. And we went there, we took the cameras, and Frank Zuniga was there, and he had set up some flames behind you. Y'all were dressed, and it was just amazing to see you guys put that video together, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome night. Yeah.
And I remember going to the edge because I was getting, hey, Rock. I was like, what the hell? It was dark. It was dark out there. It's like out in the middle of, not out in the middle of nowhere, but it's an abandoned area. Yeah. So I go to the, between the Colonia and the ice house, that big old ice house, warehouse, there's like a little ditch, right? Ahí estaban todos los homeboys poreando, guachando el pedo.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude, they were all hanging out there, bro.
Wow.
But this was a very controversial music video for you because I remember the guys from Puro Tejano, which is a show where I'm interviewing Selena and all that you find on YouTube. Those producers, they actually put this video together. They're the ones that recorded it.
Okay.
And they put it together. And they were getting a lot of backlash because you show women sucking on popsicles.
Oh, my goodness.
On it.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. It probably wasn't your idea. You guys just did the music and you let them take care of the creativity. And that's the way these guys were. They also did No Me Queda Más by Selena. So these guys were very talented and creative. Sean and Diego were their names. De Puro Tejano. And so I remember them saying, man, we're getting a backlash for the video. And Rogelio, who had aquí Rogelio, was like, hay problemas con ese video. Y que la chingada, because of the women that were sucking on the...
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, what about the kids? Y que la chingada. Well, kids are going to see a girl sucking on a lollipop. You're the one thinking something else, dude.
Yes,
you know what I'm
exactly,
saying? Kids, I mean, why are you putting your brain like a kid's brain? It's not like that. But that's good. Nowadays, this would be good controversy, bro. So we ought to re-release that video.
Yeah, nowadays, it's crazy out there.
Yeah. I was a little bit afraid last time I wasn't afraid. Pero se te salió la N-word la última vez, remember? But you say it like in a friend manner,
Yeah, it depends on how you say it,
That's what I say.
To me personally, that's the way it is. It depends on how you say it.
Yeah, and you say it like, like camaradas, you know what I mean? Like that. But even like that, I mean, they can come down on you for that.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then on YouTube, you don't know what you can say, what you can't say. But I follow I tell myself, if the rappers have that on all their videos on YouTube, then why would they knock us down if somebody said it,
Yeah.
And they didn't say it in a derogatory manner.
Exactly.
And so, but that's something that kind of freaked me out the last time you were, hey, man, you went like, ¿te acuerdas? My wife's eyes were like, oh my God. Pero pues así los tienen.
Beep him out.
Los tienen bien asustados a todos, bro. No puedes decir nada, carnal. Y, you know what I'm saying?
We mentioned earlier my son, he's a rapper. My nephew, Noe from Trilogy Mafia, Los Bad Hombres in Chicago. I mean, they use the word, in their rap songs.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, why are they condemning people that are using that word when there's a musical genre that's made millions of dollars using that word. Yeah. They have mainstreamed it. It's a mainstream word, the N-word. And then you have families, parents driving, and they're playing the songs, and they're saying the N-word every other word. And there's a kid in the back that's like 5 or 6 years old, and it's just registering in his mind, dude. And it's becoming like, oh, it's a regular word. So then they go and they say it in school. Shut up, you can't say that. You know what I mean? Or if they like say it anywhere.
My nephew, who's with Proyecto Cumbia, Roy Ramirez, his nickname is Slim Spiga.
Okay.
They call us Spigs.
Oh, really?
You know, and then they use the word nigga. You know, we call him Spiga.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah. I've never heard of that.
You know, so...
I've heard of Wigga.
Wigga.
The Wigga with a W, which is a white that has a hip-hop attitude.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so now you have a Hispanic, and then that word you mentioned is like for, not even for Mexicanos.
Yeah.
No, it's, I think they use it, you know, for like the Puerto Rican culture, Boricua. I mean, there's all kinds of words out there.
Yeah, there is.
But, you know, you just put me kind of in a nervous situation again, Tony, all right, by saying...
I'm not saying it in a bad way.
I know, but, you know...
He's explaining.
Yeah, you're explaining it, but artificial intelligence doesn't know you're explaining it. They just register the word. That's what happens.
I know two languages if they want me to explain it.
Yeah.
I can explain it in Spanish and I can explain it in English. Other than that, I don't know how other way to explain it.
It's probably in Spanish is better because I noticed that even Spanish radio gets away with a lot more than the general market English market.
Yeah.
You know, as far as saying any type of jokes that might offend somebody or something like that. It's just, man, it's not like it used to be back in the day where you could just say whatever the hell you want, man. You know what I mean? You know? So, La Sombra, you're not releasing any stuff, you know, that's what's up? Was that the last tune you released, or is there any stuff you released since then?
I released 2 other singles after That's What's Up.
Okay, ¿cómo se llaman?
Una se llama, Un Hombre Normal.
Which is, do you know one, or do you know any hombres normales?
Do I know any nombres? I thought I was one. That's why I sang the song, but then came to find out it wasn't.
Hey, si lo ves, salúdale por mí, Tony. Let me look for the song, La Sombra. And it's under La Sombra, right? Or is it under?
Under La Sombra.
La Sombra de Tony Guerrero. Let's hear it. Vamos a oír la rolita. Asústame, aguanta. Who's doing the horns? Gavino and Tiger? Or?
No, actually it's Ray Talamantes.
Oh, Ray. Ahora le saludo para Ray.
Sé que nada pasará. Si mañana no me ves.
Ay, güey.
Te asimila que por este soñador ya no tienes interés.
Is that your son on drums?
No, he just joined the band maybe about 2 months ago, maybe.
Órale.
He's an awesome drummer, but he had never played with the band before.
Órale.
So he's doing really good.
Es todo.
Me haré pasar por un hombre normal.
Ahí.
Que puede estar sin ti, que no se siente mal.
You're pretending to be normal.
Yeah.
But you're not, because you miss her a lot.
Exactly. But then I get tired of it.
Yeah.
That's what the song says.
And you get over it, y entonces you turn into un hombre abnormal. And who's accordion? Who's doing the accordion on this song?
I did it on this song.
Ah, see? Yeah. You know what, Tony? This accordion player.
Really?
Desgraciado, bro. Jax, you should hear this guy play accordion.
Oh, yeah?
I used to love it.
I used to play.
When you used to play, and these guys would bring out wireless. And so he'd walk around the salon and play to the people and get on the table. And,
Oh, so you were one of the guys that started that shit? Because now, like, all the bands try and do that shit.
dude, I'm telling you, these guys
Pioneers,
are,
right?
These guys are the ones that influence, performance.
He was telling me earlier, he was like, Jax, this guy was a pioneer. And now I know why you're saying that, because that's true. Now the bands do that with the quinceañeras, se bajan y hacen la rueda and whatever. But, man, you started that back in the day, man. That's
80s,
crazy.
yeah.
At the Villarreal, he went to all the tables and he got on top of a table and he was just performing there, doing his polquitas, los broditas.
Damn,
and I was like, wow, man, that was awesome, bro. It was a good show. So now you see Albert Zamora, a lot of other bands coming in doing stuff like that, and they go down. Jaime de Anda también was another one. Yeah. So, but ¿ya no levantas el acordeón o qué, Tonio? Todavía.
Well, my shoulders are bad.
Sí.
Yeah.
Pues agarra una como la de Wally González, carnal. Una de esas chiquitas, la de Wally González. ¿No has visto los little mini accordions de Wally González?
Oh, yeah.
No, bro, but you still keep up with the accordion. I mean, you could put it on your waist and play with it, right? I mean,
I try to play it. I just have a real bad. So actually, they wanted to take. I have to take my shoulder out. It's no good anymore.
Uh-huh.
And well, accordion, of course, you have to have it strapped
Sí.
down. So it's
que te pongan un stand, carnal. Un stand como Rubén Vela back in the day. Ahí nomás así le pones. A veces que ponen las acoustic guitars.
Then I'm going to have to dance around the accordion,
Pues haces un pole dance. Un pole dance con la stand, ¿entiendes la onda? Le haces pump a la pole dance como le decían pump. La Sombra decía pump. Tú y Gavino y Tiger Díaz no me decían puro pumping en el pinche stage. Ustedes
Puro pump.
Yeah, that.
Puro fist pumping.
¿Cuál era la otra rola, Tony? Un hombre normal. That's what's up. Do you have another one?
Nunca Olvidaré.
Nunca
was
Olvidaré.
one of the latest recordings.
The thing about it is you can record songs. La cosa es marketing it para que la gente se dé cuenta. Como ahorita, I bet you mucha gente se están dando cuenta de las rolas.
Yeah.
Nunca Olvidaré con Tony Guerrero. La Sombra, órale. Nunca Olvidaré.
Yes.
Let's check it out, ladies and gentlemen. You're hearing it right here on #PVT. I like the compás, bro.
Yeah.
Just holding your girl and just sliding through the dance floor, dancing.
Yep.
Ese jale se oye como La Sombra, carnal. Órale.
El instante que te vi.
Oye, para bailar de vueltas, ¿no?
Ajá.
Esa.
Algo muy raro sentí. Tu hermosura fue
Gotta do it like this.
lo que vi.
A ver.
Y en ese instante sentí enamorarme.
Chiquitita.
Oh, shit.
¿Estás tumbando la shower curtain, carnal?
Ya mero se cae aquí todo el set.
Te abracé.
Estamos en los estudios.
Ojalá
de
no sea
#PVT.
Oye, Tony, ojalá no se agüite Gavino porque dije que I like your singing better in his. ¿Se agüita o no? No se agüita. Hey, Gavino, come on the show, bro. Let's do the show. Yo voy para Dallas, carnal. Yo voy para allá. Me siento contigo. Tú y Tony, no. It'd be cool to have Tony and Gavino on a show. And Cruz, your brother.
Yeah.
All three of you, man.
Yeah, if I can get him out of the house.
Y traemos a Albert Tiger Díaz también, carnal. Un pinche hangout de nosotros comprendiendo el bote y la chingada, ¿me entiendes?
Como lo hicieron los homies when we did el Caliente Dulce Amor.
Ajá. Ya.
En el ditch.
Ya. Hey, prende el bote, vamos a prender el bote y prende el bote right.
Jamás yo te faltaré. Y menos te gritaré.
Nunca olvidaré.
Yeah.
Nunca jamás te olvidaré. Y para siempre.
Oye, ¿tú la escribiste esta?
Yeah.
¿Y de qué estabas pensando? ¿Is it dedicated to somebody?
To all the women out there.
Ay, güey.
Oh, shit. Bien enamorado el Tony.
¿Cuándo sacaste esta, Tony?
Maybe about A year ago.
A year ago. Anything else coming up? Have you been able to?
Not since that, but I kind of like have a whole bunch of songs, to hopefully release as many songs for a CD.
See. And what about your health, man? How you doing with your health? I know you went through some pretty difficult times with your health.
Yeah.
So how has it been going? Are you doing okay? Are you doing better? Is it the same, or how you been?
It's like when you buy a car, it's brand new, everything working on it and everything, and you crash it. You go get it fixed and everything, pero no queda igual.
No. So yeah.
So the same thing. That's how I feel. Que I'm not the way I used to be before. Pero I ando echándole ganas.
Yeah.
Todo primero Dios.
Yeah, man. The day you sit down and moan and bitch about everything, that's when you start going downhill. You can't. You got to keep moving. Keep striving, setting goals, recording new music. You've got too much talent, bro. I mean, you have.
Yeah, you got to keep moving.
Yeah, and you've got so much experience that you can give to younger artists también. Are you working with any younger artists? I know you had un chavalito que tocaba el acordeón, bro. ¿Cómo se llama?
Yeah, he's still there, Christopher.
Christopher.
Le llamamos el angelito del acordeón.
Sí. ¿Cómo se llama la canción de él? Tenía una canción que grabó contigo, ¿no?
Grabó un popurrí de canciones que grabó Gavino. Se llama, actually it's titled El Popurrí de Gavino.
And is he related to you or?
No, los conocí en un evento que estaba haciendo Jaime de Anda. Y ahí los
And what was his name again, the kid?
Christopher
A
Ramírez.
ver si hay la rola, porque ahorita puse eso y salió más Gavino Barrera. A ver, el popurrí de Gavino, no la miro.
It's not el popurrí, it's popurrí de Gavino.
Ok, popurrí de Gavino.
Con Christopher. Should be on
Christopher.
Yeah.
And it's spelled CHRISTOPHER?
Yes.
Okay, con Christopher. I'm looking for it on YouTube. Mira lo que está, ya salió. Let's listen to it. Es un popurrí de la música. Windy City Boys.
Yeah.
Chicago's Wild Side album.
Yep. But that's Christopher on the accordion and vocals.
Órale. So he's not related to you. I thought he was related to you.
No, he's not.
Parece que estamos en Tetera Tuesday con todo ese acordeonazo.
Si la miro, ¿qué le digo cuando la miro pasar?
It sounds like Gavino, man.
Que no puedo ya ni hablar. Ya parece que le digo que no la puedo olvidar.
Ahorita le está hablando Gavino la Turny, chingado. Mándale una letra, carnal.
It runs in the family.
Una carta, mándale una carta.
La vocecita.
Dude, this kid can play, man.
Yeah, he's really awesome.
¿Y cómo lo encontraste este chavalo?
On Facebook?
¿Oh, sí?
Yeah.
¿Y de ahí es de San Antonio?
Yeah, he lives in San Antonio.
Did you get you all got together, you mentored him, you recorded his music and all that?
Yeah, I produced it and arranged it and recorded for him.
Sounds great, man.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to Jack's chat zone, and it's brought to you by Chorizo de HH. All right. Saludito para la familia Hinojosa, local family brand, same great taste you grew up with, not just for breakfast. As a matter of fact, podemos ponerlo en la parrilla, hacer un choriqueso con una sausage y unas fajitas. Y, you know, it's the holidays coming around and you like to go outside en el frito y poner una leña dentro del bote, tú sabes, y prenderla. Y, you know, la leña huele muy bonito en el frito. Qué bárbaro. You can smell a barbecue 10 miles away in cold weather. And you do, mira nomás, un choriqueso, watch nomás, Tony, mira, qué bárbaro. Look at that, man. Y un sausage, una fajita, una tortilla de maíz, le echa el choriqueso. Mira el taquito ese, ¿cómo va a amarrar? Hijo de su. You need to ask for Chorizo de HH It's got a nice kick to it también. It's not too spicy. Doesn't turn into mush. No salta del sartén. Don't you hear it cuando estás haciendo chorizo con huevo, chorizo con papas y pones el chorizo como está nomás escupiendo chingo de grasa y la chinga. This one doesn't do it, ladies and gentlemen. So you need to go and follow them on social media at Chorizo de HH. I remember that brand growing up, and it's making a big comeback, and you can find it at Aguilar's Meat Market in Edinburgh, Mission, and San Juan. A&B Lopez Supermart, Super Lopez, cada día es. In Brownsville, Los Fresnos y San Benito. Carnicería del Valle in Brownsville and Harlingen. Charlie's Meat Market in El San Saludo pa' Charlie. Lord and Moe's Meat Specialty Shop at Harlingen, and Los Naranjos Meat Market in Dana y Westlaco. Primera Meat Service in Harlingen. Saludito pa' Becky Lee Mesa en Primera. Ruben's Grocery in McAllen. I love the picture with Ruben, man.
I love it.
With a big old smile and just showing it. And yeah, he's got it right. Thumbs up for Chorizo de HH. También Salinas Meat